Michelle with Treecat, and this is Lucy, and we are celebrating
1 year.
1 year. It's Treecat's 1 year anniversary, and so we wanted to just come on and just have a quick, celebration. I have Lucy here. She's part of the family. She helps us with
I hope so.
with Treecat and with social media, and she's just like a lot of fun to have around. And she and I, we did an interview recently. You and I,
We did.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
We did an interview on the Reseller Locker Room podcast on YouTube. It was so much fun. Bunch of really cool reselling guys. They interviewed us. We talked about a lot of interesting things. We talked about Treecat, but we also talked about bras. So if you're interested in checking that out, go to YouTube and check out the Resellers Locker Room. And this is their meetup that they're having. It's September 26th through 28th in Greenville, Tennessee. We're going to be there. We're going to be talking about Treecat. We're going to be on some kind of speakers panel. She might be playing her banjo and jamming with those guys because they're a bunch of cool musicians. And maybe we'll have a little booth, give away some stickers. It'll be fun. Mm-hmm. All right,
maybe a little setup showing like how it works on a computer.
Yeah, so probably. Yeah,
in live see it.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're just talking today about like all of our milestones and accomplishments this year.
And before we do our talking about our milestones,
yeah.
I made you a little thing for your 1 year anniversary.
Oh my goodness!
Thank
you.
My mom does macro photography in her free time. She's a professional photographer. Right. Anyway, point is, I made her a little cat for her Treecat to do macro photography for, which is very nice. He's got a little cape and an outfit.
That's actually really good. You made this?
Yes, it's like it. I did some needle felting. I used to be a camp counselor for crafts. So
should I take him on all my adventures when I'm not cross-listing? Because I'm saving so much time cross-listing.
As long as you're gentle with him.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. And you have a little cape for him too.
He's got a little cape and a little outfit, although the outfit's not as good. So I might make something else for him.
Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Yeah. You're very talented. That's amazing. Wow. I think you're going to be impressed, Lucy, about all the things that we've accomplished this year at Treecat, because I sent out a newsletter to all of our
Are these the things that I already know that we've accomplished?
Well, I actually underestimated all the things that we accomplished.
Okay.
Right? So we accomplished, I'm going to go through them because I said there were 7, but there are actually 10 things that we accomplished this year. So the first thing was the cross listing, right? When you cross list on 3 platforms, we're taking it down once it sales detects and we auto delist it for you. We also came out with scheduled delist relist. Do you know how that works, Lucy?
Schedule, yeah, I do. Do you want me to explain it?
No, I mean, you can like schedule all or some of your items, and you can go and you can say delist, relist my items, or you can schedule them one by each platform. You can do all 3 platforms, or you can just do, however many platforms you want, right?
Wow, that's so intuitive.
And you can do it one at a time, or you can schedule the frequency. So that was the second one that we came up with. What was the third one? Poshmark closet sharing, right? So going to your Poshmark closet and clicking these 2 buttons to schedule all day Poshmark sharing and nightly party Poshmark sharing. And it's like a set and forget. What was the fourth thing? Fast match. So when you're first onboarding with us, you can go to the fast match. Where is that located? Fast match right here. And you can click calculate, and it's going to calculate all the things that you've previously cross-listed before and then match them together. And it's using AI, and it makes it really fast and easy. Let's see, fast list. That's just a new view. So that's the card view, and then the fast list view. Everything's this way, so you can easily scroll. What else? The ability to download CSVs. We had a big snowstorm here back in November, and our power went off. And so that actually prompted us to have this feature called automatic quantity confirmation auditing. So if your power goes down and then you bring Treecat back up, it then catches up with everything you've done. The other 2 things that I totally forgot to talk about was we have a signed Mac agent now, which means it's signed on the Apple Store, and we have a signed Windows agent. So you won't have to go through all the weird security stuff. They're like legit now.
And you have your AI autofill.
And then we came out with AI autofill, which is our most current one. And that's really, really awesome. And you can see all the videos I've done on that and how that works. But you basically, you go and you select whatever items that you want to cross list. And then when you're in that view, you tell it to, well, I didn't select anything, but let's say I selected some stuff to cross list, and then I went to main action. I say, I want to autofill these items. I don't want to do all of it right now, but it'll autofill those items. And then you can just, it does it really fast. Like, I don't know if you are aware of this, but I benchmarked it. I did 100 and it took 5 minutes. Of course, you want to check it. It's definitely not, perfect. So you are going to have to check it. Yeah. So anyway, so those are our 10 new features in 1 year. Whew, am I tired? That's a lot, right? It's a lot of new features. And I bet you're wondering, Lucy, what we're coming out with next.
Yes, Mom. What are you coming out with next?
So we had a little angel come into our life that is going to enable us to expedite our roadmap. So we're really excited about that. It's always nice to have an angel in your life, right, Lucy?
You're referring to...
And this angel is a big believer in pay as you sell.
Okay.
Yeah. So so we're excited about that. So there's synergy, there's alignment. And so lots of exciting stuff coming up for us this year. One of those things is that we plan to onboard lots more marketplaces. And we're actually in the process of onboarding Whatnot next. So if you are a person that is a Whatnot seller, I actually need to get on Whatnot now. I have an account, but I haven't done any sales because I have to be there testing it to make sure it works and all that stuff. I'm the primary tester.
I've been too scared to look into it because live stuff makes me stressed out.
Well, we're live now. Are you stressed?
Well, that's different.
Okay.
I don't have to be constantly being like, and this.
I would love your help in showcasing the big bras. What should we call our store on Whatnot? I was thinking.
I don't feel like any of my ideas would be very appropriate.
I think I'm going to call my store Stay Perky because we're pretty upbeat and perky type gals, right?
Is it a double entendre?
A little bit, a little bit. So that's going to be the name of our store, and we're going to have to figure out how it all works and get on there, and you can help me sell. Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're going to do it this summer. That's on our to-do list. All right, so we're going to be onboarding a bunch of marketplaces. We're going to be changing our UX UI so that we have a better look and feel, and it's easier to use, and it's more intuitive to use. So we've got some real engineering effort going into our UX UI design. That's the buzzword for kind of how it looks. What else? And multiple accounts. We're going to support, if you have multiple accounts on eBay, for example, we're going to support multiple accounts. We are currently working on that right now.
Simplifying the cross-listing further.
And we're going to continue to implement AI to continue to give you a better listing, cross-listing experience. And that's what we're going to be doing. And you're going to be excited. I'm going to be excited. We're all I'm excited about it. I don't know about you.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah. Oh, and so let's talk about the, how much time do we have left? We have about 10 minutes left. Okay. So we have to make sure this is short today. We had some things that came up in our interview that I didn't know, some technical questions. So I want to answer those today.
That was the VPN question?
Yeah, the VPN question. So Mr. Treecat, if you can answer, they wanted to know if you could use Treecat if you're on a VPN, and if that would be helpful.
And also if you could use Treecat if you had a firewall up.
If you had a firewall. So I didn't know the answers to those questions, Mr. Treecat. So if you want to pop those up in the chat or whatever, because I wasn't sure.
Yes, you can use Treecat on a VPN.
You can use it on a VPN.
Or through a firewall.
Or through a firewall. Okay, well, that's good news.
Inclusive.
I don't know if you really care about having a VPN, though, because we have a feature called guest account. So if you're using a virtual assistant, like in
people might be using VPNs for other reasons.
Okay. Well,
there are reasons one would use a VPN that wouldn't be. I think cross-listed.
Mr. Treecat was saying is if you can get onto your accounts, your eBay, your Poshmark, your Mercari accounts using a firewall or using a VPN, then it should be possible. There's no difference using Treecat to do all these things. Okay. Was there anything else in the chat? All right. So what did you want to talk about, Lucy?
Well, you kind of covered a lot of the stuff that I was thinking about.
I do talk fast. Someone mentioned that to me. Rocky Talk Picker said I talk fast, and honestly, he's right.
It's not that you talk that fast. I think people can't handle the speed and excitement of which you have for the company.
You know what? I called Grandma the other day, and she was like, I'm getting exhausted just listening to you. She couldn't handle all the things I had to say. I was telling her about Treecat.
You know what? It's because our family, we think so fast that that's the only way we can communicate to get all our thoughts out. And for us, it works because we all talk that fast and can hear that fast.
We're all going 10 miles an hour. And another thing about our family that's kind of crazy is no one can get a word in edgewise because everyone's just talking.
Wow, you're really making our family sound amazing, Mom.
Well, I'm just explaining how I got to where I am. So anyways, I'm going to start my slower talking training course coming up soon. So that when I go to Tennessee, I'm not going to be offensive to Rocky Top picker.
Something we do at my work, because I work with kids that have intellectual or physical disabilities.
She's a special
cognitive disabilities. Teacher. Something that we do is before someone responds, you wait up to 30 seconds for them to respond to what you said, which gives them time to get a word in edgewise, especially for people that have, the slower processing speeds. Sometimes
not that any of you have slower processing speeds.
I'm saying this is like just a good rule of thumb. Like maybe not 30 seconds for everyone.
Right.
Depends on the person, but just count in your head.
What about 5 seconds? Could I do 3 instead
5?
Of 30 seconds is
5
a long
seconds
time.
Is good. Well, I think it depends on who you're talking with. It's about context, but it's just good to like think in your head and count and let someone respond.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's such good advice.
I had to be taught this in my class, so I had already been called out on this.
All right, cool, Lucy. So what else is going on with you? Thanks for being on my show today. You always bring the fun and energy.
I mean, it's not my day has been not very Treecat related.
Okay.
Because I am currently in my master's program, studying special education, and I'm doing this incredible program at the University of Washington over the summer.
Oh, nice.
Getting a reading endorsement.
Ooh.
And through this.
I know. I do, but it's so exciting to hear.
And I'm really, really excited because the my professors that I have for these classes, I'm teaching 2nd to 3rd graders reading skills, cool. And we're doing a program called UFly, which is just I really, really like UFly, and I'm learning more about trainings like GLAD and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm really passionate about, and
what's
it's making
GLAD?
GLAD. It's another training that it's a professional development type of training that teaches culturally responsive teaching styles, and it's just more in depth and gives teachers more information in a way that they can use practically.
So if I'm sort of a teacher, right? Because I'm telling people how to use Treecat software. So the advice that you're giving me to talk slower is to wait about 3 seconds, right?
I would say 5.
5 seconds.
Because you count fast.
All right. All right. What else? What other tips can you give me? Since you're like a teacher for presenting Treecat and how it all works.
I mean, I think a big thing is like you use a lot of corporate jargon.
Oh, right. Like and UX, UI, and
yeah, and like I don't think everyone who's reselling is a computer science programmer. Or it's more just like, what are you doing? How will it benefit me?
Right.
And then also like you should say how it works, but only to the extent of like how will it
benefit them? What's
like,
in it for them?
Yeah.
As sellers, and there's a lot that's in it for them. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I don't know. I think it's really hard as someone who's like putting themselves out on the internet to seem genuine and understanding when like. You know what you're going to say ahead of time, but it's like, I do want people to know that I feel very passionate about this without feeling scripted.
The other thing that's really interesting is I used to be a social media denier. And now I'm like kind of taking over Treecat's social media, which is really interesting. I had to actually take a whole class to like learn about it because I was like very anti-social media.
This is right after I deleted all my social media.
Yeah. So it's kind of ironic that now I'm like becoming a social media expert? No, well, let's not say expert. Learner? A social media learner?
A learner of social media.
A learner of social media. Okay. Person first vocabulary.
It's not a disability though.
It kind of is because, I'm Gen X and we weren't raised with social media. We were raised with computers, yes.
For those who don't know, person first language is a term that you use in special education or with people who have disabilities, because to say that this is a disabled person puts their disability first rather than the person. Right. So she's saying she wants to use person first language when it comes to my social media issues with social media.
But you know what?
Which claims that is a disability.
I have overcome so much with my social media. What would you call that? Social media
ineptitude?
Disability.
Ineptitude.
But now I've learned it. And it's funny, you kind of laughed because you're like, you took a class? Why would you take a class? Because you were raised with social media. And so it's no big deal for you, right? Like it's just comes second nature for you and for like a lot of millennials. But for us Gen Xers, It's a mystery.
Not to get too off the topic, but they're building. I mean, in my education classes, we give kids iPads to like use if they're nonverbal. It's called AAC devices, and they're building iPads and stuff for kids to use to make it intuitive for children. And so it's not made for adults to use easily. It's made for children because that
Social media you're talking
no
about?
like electronics, tablets, phones, because that is their main. Who's gonna if you can get kids hooked earlier, they're gonna use them throughout their whole life. So that is what we've been told in my classes that they're doing, and that's why they are so intuitive for kids and harder for adults.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
So any more advice for a person like me trying to do the whole social media thing now that you're too busy to help me?
Consistency and quantity.
Okay.
You want to have a lot and often posts, because that's what all like I mean, I would also say be an Instagram model who wears bikinis, but like I don't know that's our brand.
Yeah, it's probably not
our brand. So
not gonna happen.
But I do see they get a lot of likes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, we have just about a few more minutes. Is there anything else you wanted to impart on me, since you are like an expert with teaching, you're an expert with social media?
I wouldn't say I'm an expert with teaching. I'm still I still have a couple months to finish my master's degree. But I don't know. I'm just excited to see where your company goes, and I'm part of it. Our company goes.
Yes. Our family company. Yeah.
And also, why don't we wait? Where's my little guy?
Oh yeah.
We can show the little.
What's his name? What did you want to name him?
I don't know. I don't.
He's really cute.
He's got all of his clothes have like little buttons and stuff, so they like.
Oh, you really spent a lot of time on this.
This I don't like. It doesn't look as good as I wanted it to, but it's got the little Treecat symbol. I tried to needle felt the Treecat symbol.
That's adorable.
That was really hard. And little cute little guy.
We'll put the little. You did a really good job.
He's bendable. He's got like pipe cleaners in him, so he can like.
I'm going to share him with my my photography club, my toy photography club that I'm in. Cool. All right. Well, I think with that being said, we'll cut it a little short today because this was just a quick, exciting milestone that we wanted to share with you guys and let you know what's coming up on the roadmap for Treecat and what we've already accomplished. And we hope you'll join us for the rest of the climb. You can scale your business with us. And we'll see you guys next week on Treecat Chat. Mahalo.
Bye.
Bye.